Hi, I am super excited today because I am finally getting the chance to try out my Staedtler Pigment Liners. If you watched my art haul, then you saw me open these. It was originally a 4-pack, but this one comes with 2 extra, so I am really excited. So stay tuned to see what I come up with. Hi, Shanna Rowe Jackson here from Caution Artists at Play, and today I am finally trying out my Staedtler Pigment Liners. I got these off of Amazon, and I will leave a link below. It will be an affiliate link for Amazon. However, this video is not sponsored in any way by the company that makes these. This was just something I wanted to test out on my own. So what you're seeing me do here is I had just laid like a gradient of color in with my Derwent Inktense, and I let that dry, and I'm just going to do a simple landscape over it. What I'm wanting to do with these is I want to test out the different pens that come in this set, and I want to try the techniques that I like the most. So you'll see me doing some hatching, you're going to see me just doing some regular drawing, some stippling, and some cross hatching. Right now I'm just kind of laying in some trees. So this is, like I said, it's going to be a very simple landscape. I'm not overly concerned with how it looks or how accurate it is. I just want to test out these pens. So a little bit about these pens. They are advertised as light, fast, and waterproof. And you'll see me test the waterproof at the end. I haven't had the chance to test out the light fastness. The light fast ratings are not on the pens themselves, and I couldn't find the information on the website, but they are pigment based as opposed to alcohol inks. So I think that they have, I'm more comfortable in saying that they probably are a little bit more light fast than some of the other markers out there. I tend to trust pigment based inks more than I do dye-based inks, so as far as light fast goes. And these are all black ones. So the set that I have is technically, it's called the 4 set, but it comes with 2 extra ones, which is really exciting. And it is, the sizes that I got are the 0.05 millimeter, the 0.1 millimeter, 0.2 millimeter, 0.3 millimeter, 0.5 millimeter, and 0.8 millimeter. So it's kind of a good range. I think it's, I'm really excited about this set. I think it's a pretty versatile set. And I looked into it, and they do offer them open stock as well. I like the Blick prices. I couldn't actually find them on Jerry's, which I thought was really odd, but I did find these pens on Blick, and I like their open stock prices better than I do the prices on Amazon. However, I like the price for this set better on Amazon than I do on Blick, and Blick seems to only have the 4-pack. They don't seem to have the one with the 2 extra. So I have all that linked below, but some of the sizes that they have available on Blick start off with a 0.05, and they have all the ones that I had obviously included in this, but they also have a 0.7, a 1 millimeter, a 1.2 millimeter, and a 2 millimeter, which is considered a calligraphy pen. That one looks pretty interesting to me, and I think I might want to actually get that pen. It does not appear that they have any brush pens, at least not available on Blick, and I didn't see any available when I went to Staedtler's website either. So it looks like it's mostly just fine tip pens. So you'll see me testing out a lot of different techniques with them to see the range that I can get. Right now you're seeing me doing some stippling in the sky just to try it out and see how well they stipple. I tried to use every pen in the pack in this, and I actually really liked it. I think that they lay down really well. They don't seem to dry out easily. That was something else that they advertised. They advertised, I think it was, let me see, I have to look at it again, 18 hours with the cap off. That's not something I tested because obviously I don't want to dry out my pens when I've just gotten them. Right now you're seeing me re-outline the mountains because I am just playing around with line weight to see how I can do different line weights with these pens. Because generally speaking, they are fine liners, so they're supposed to be a nice even line weight, but if you're doing any type of illustration, it's nice to be able to vary your line weight for emphasis. So that's basically what I'm doing right now, is just darkening up a few areas to play with the line weight. And as you can tell, I have done, in the mountains, I did some hatching And in the foreground, I did, on the little island there, I did a little bit of stippling, and I'm doing more stippling in the sky. And in the foreground bushes, I did some cross hatching, and those are some of my favorite techniques to use. And then obviously outlining. I use these a lot. Well, I use pit pens a lot for outlining, and that's kind of why I wanted to get these. Now I'm using my 0.05 millimeter pen to do the fine lines for the trees. I really thoroughly enjoy these pens. I think, like I said, they lay down great. They don't seem to dry out very quickly, as far as for this small illustration. Here I am testing them being waterproof. So they're not completely waterproof. This was at least, I think it was like 10 to 20 minutes after I had finished the drawing. But they are a little bit more waterproof than I noticed the pit pens being. So I think that is a plus. And here is the finished piece. So you can kind of see all the different techniques I used. I would actually highly recommend these pens. Obviously, I don't do a whole ton of artwork in this style, but for what I use them for, I would definitely recommend them. So if you are, into illustration or outlining, I definitely recommend these pens. Like I said, I really love how dark they are. I love how pigmented they are. They lay out really smoothly, like all the sizes I used. I have a really hard time with my pit pens with the smaller sizes. They seem to dry up a lot quicker. So I was pretty happy with this, especially since I had already laid some color down before I started doing this, and the paper wasn't 100% smooth by the time I started doing this because I had laid a water-based pigment down before this. So I was really happy with how smooth they laid down. So I would highly recommend these. If this is something you're interested in, I will link it all below. I have Blick linked below, and I have Amazon linked below for the set that I got. So I hope you like this video. If you have any favorite pens, please comment in the comment section below, because I'm curious to find out about other fine liners. And have a great day. Bye.